Most people don't realize this, but the reason self worth feels so fragile is not because something is wrong with you. Somewhere along the way, you started believing that if you were just a little better, a little louder, a little more accomplished, this quiet ache would finally leave. But self worth does not disappear because you are flawed. It disappears because you were taught to place it outside yourself. And once you do that, you spend your life chasing reflections, never realizing the source was always behind your own eyes.
Self-worth becomes fragile when it depends on the weather of the world. Praise makes you rise. Silence makes you shrink. A small mistake feels like gravity pulling you straight through the floor. You start living on emotional spikes, high when you are seen, low when you are overlooked. You rehearse your words before speaking. You measure your value by reactions. You scroll, compare, adjust, perform, and still the emptiness returns. Because no amount of external validation can fill a space that was created internally. Here is the truth most people never name. You were not born doubting your worth. You learned it. At some point, love came with conditions. Attention followed performance. Approval arrived only after achievement. So you adapted, like any intelligent mind would. You learned to trade authenticity for acceptance, to trade presence for productivity, to trade being for becoming. And slowly, almost invisibly, your worth became something you carried like a receipt, waiting to be checked by the world. Now you live divided. One part of you wants to rest, to be simple, to exist without explanation. The other part stays alert, always watching, always calculating. Am I enough yet? Did I do enough today? Did they approve? So even success feels tense. Even progress feels hollow, because the fear never leaves. If I stop proving, will I disappear? This is the silent exhaustion no one talks about, the fatigue of having to earn the right to feel okay. Here is where the illusion begins to crack. Self-worth was never meant to be built. It was meant to be remembered. It is not something you gain with effort or lose with failure. It is the ground beneath your feet, not the height of your achievements. Confidence is not intensity. It is permission. The permission to exist without auditioning, to be still without guilt, to move through the world without constantly asking for confirmation. When you see this, the chase begins to slow. Real self-worth starts the moment you remove the conditions. You stop saying, "I'll value myself when I arrive," because arrival never comes. Instead, you decide that your existence is not negotiable. You still grow. You still aim higher, but you no longer use struggle as evidence against yourself. You choose alignment over approval, depth over display, integrity over image. And with that choice, something stabilizes inside you. For the first time, your worth does not rise or fall with outcomes. It stands. If you feel unworthy, listen carefully. That feeling is not a verdict. It is a signal. A signal that you have been measuring yourself by standards that were never designed to honor your humanity. You were never meant to justify your presence. You were never meant to earn your right to matter. Release the measuring stick. Step out of comparison. Come home to yourself. Because when self-worth stops being something you chase, it becomes the place you stand. And from that place, everything you build carries weight. Thanks for watching. If this helped clear your head or steady you a bit, hit like. If you know someone who could use it, send it their way. And if you want more calm, practical psychology without the noise, subscribe.